Derek with Eliminex. We're doing a termite treatment here. Here's a garage. This is for like a real estate transaction, so we have to get this house treated and certified. So they're having another contractor come in here. They didn't like my price, so they got somebody for a few $100s cheaper, and I couldn't match. The pricing because of once you start doing the work, more things can pop up like this, and so I didn't want to cut my prices over the phone, and I didn't have time to come to this property to reassess it to justify my pricing based on the competitor's lowball price. So here's some termite damage, old termite damage. It has to all be repaired and remediated so it doesn't recycle itself when the house goes back on the market or refinancing, and the bank wants to make sure there's no termites. And here's the crawl space. Open up this crawl space panel and you can see some mud tube shading up on the wall, so we have to treat this crawl space. And I'm just showing you the hot spots. We definitely treat the whole house perimeter, but for the interior part we have to be really strategic. So a lot of companies nowadays, they don't drill the foundations and inject the termiticide in the foundation. The reason why I'm doing it is because what's on the other side of this foundation is the crawl space and dirt where we can't get access, or an addition where we can't get access on the other side of that foundation, and just treating the French drain itself is not really sufficient enough. So we're going to definitely treat the French drain a bit, not too much, and then inject into this foundation so it goes all the way down to the footing. So your house is see this mud tubing's coming from inside the block. See, it's not even coming from the French drain, so it's going to be great. And then we're going to patch that up in the house, and then we're going to do an outside soil injection, patio injections, drill and patio injections, and we'll be finished. And we'll give a 1-year warranty transferable. I already did the inspection, pre-inspection on what's visible, and we saw that they have addressed the structure. There's definitely structural integrity to the wood, where they did address it before they covered up the with sheetrock, because we're always suspicious of covering up possible damage. So whatever I saw visible, it looks like they did address the structural integrity of the beams. So you can see here where you can see the damage here, but you can't cut those out. But you can lag bolt sister the beam, so you can see that how they sistered it. So they definitely addressed it. So no cover-up job, and you can see pressure treated on a bloom frame, pressure treated wood. So somebody went through a heck of an expense to get this house termite damage repair. So I'm kind of impressed by that, because I was worried I was going to see some damage, and you can't get to it unless you totally just take out the sheetrock, take out the framing, take out the ceiling. I end up passing up jobs like that because there's no budget for that, and the seller has their own handyman contractors. So that's why I got lowballed, because the handyman already has been working with these people, so they have to obviously beat my price. Basically, I set the pricing standard, and they just beat it, but they beat it by way too much. They only had to beat me by a couple $100. This is the time of year where it's slow for contractors, where we do everything. We do wildlife, pest control, and damage repair. So, our time is money, so we can command our regular pricing without discounting it too much. We do it fair. We do a fair price. It's competitive, and the only way you can beat a competitive price is a lowball price. I have no problem. That's just how people run their business, and that's what I did in the beginning. That you should only do lowballing for one or 2 years, and then you get the ball rolling. It's a loss leader, but you can't run your career doing everything cheap. You will go out of business. Hey, I see some squirrels. They're enjoying it. It's like in the 60s. Second week of January in the 60s. Amazing. I remember, I think it was 10 years ago. Ah, come on. I remember it was 10 years ago. See the scroll on that? See the scroll there? I remember 10 years ago, it was in the 60s, only for the first few days, and then it went back into the 30s and 20s, but it's just crazy. So we definitely have, I saw the weather, so maybe we have like 1.5 months left of possible blizzard conditions. So we made it halfway through the winter. And by the 15th of March, if it snows, it won't last but like a few days. So it's been a really great year. Wildlife is going to be kicking this year. Nothing's dying out. They're reproducing. We're going to be so busy. Okay, well, have a good day.